of Alice. Am I right?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
hope
Hey,
so.
how you doing?
Hello, guys. Nice to meet you again. I think because I actually was in your listening party 2 weeks ago, but I didn't ask any question. So maybe this is my time asking you a question. So um, I think I'm gonna jump right into the question. It's about your new single. It is called Smile, right?
Yeah.
So what is this single trying to tell to the to your fans? Maybe can you like share the story about this Smile?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a song to remind people that you're no less important than anyone else, and a kind of fuck you to anyone who makes you feel small kind of thing, but in a fun and playful way, in which we imagined, when we were at our shows, that people would be like moshing, and it would be a real lively one to play, that people could just kind of get out some vent up frustration and have fun.
Mm-hmm. So is this about you guys missing the live show or something like?
It's not directly about that, but it is
Mhm.
definitely makes us miss playing live, doesn't it? Because it's one of our more kind of upbeat, heavy songs that we know would be really fun to play at a show. So yeah, it makes us miss playing live.
Yeah. Me too, actually. I like watching virtual concert. It's like you don't feel the vibes, right? So yeah, maybe everyone thinking about that, feeling that right now. So maybe next it's about I wonder if the vibes of the previous single of this Smile, is it any different from The Last Man on Earth? Like your previous single. Does it have like a different vibes?
Yeah, I think musically it's got a really
Mhm.
different vibe. It's like a heavy rock song in your face, kind of jump around moment. But The Last Man on Earth is probably the biggest departure we've had from anything we've done before in terms of a song. It's we haven't had a piano led song. We haven't had kind of string sections and things like that. So The Last Man on Earth and Smile are definitely the two ends of the spectrum of the Blue Weekend experience. And I think that was part of the reason that we wanted to put those two songs out initially, is to kind of give everyone a taste of what's to come, and also confuse them as well, because it's quite confusing until you hear the rest of it.
Yeah, you mentioned about Blue Weekend. It's part of the Blue Weekend, right?
Yeah.
Like it will be released soon in, if I'm not mistaken, it's June 2020, right?
Yeah, June 2000. Yeah, June this year.
2021. Okay. So can you tell us like the behind story about the Blue Weekend? Do you have like the major story you want to deliver in your new album?
No, I
How
don't
is it?
think that there's not one story. It's 11 stories, if you will. It's not, it's not a concept album or anything. It's just about life and stuff, and yeah.
So it's 11 songs in it? Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So it's 11 songs, and you tell many things.
Yeah, there's like
Is it?
it's like a collection of short stories, if it was a book, which have different topics and subjects and varying emotions. It's a collection of different things. It's not a concept album. It's yeah.
Yep. So I heard that you guys working on it in Brussels, right?
Yeah.
But you invite a band from England. How how did you guys end up in Brussels to record this album?
So when
Well,
we were, go on, Joff.
we'd recorded.
Mm.
So ICP was one of the first proper big recording studios that we'd ever been to, and we recorded our second EP, which was the kind of second big body of work that we brought out. Probably, when was that out? Do anyone know? 2014, something like that.
Yeah, 13, 14, something like that.
2004, yeah, 13, 14. So a while ago, really early in our career, and we remembered that it was a really cool studio, super nice, and really cool characters in there. And we were talking about where do we want to go, and it felt like a nice time to go back there. We'd recorded in Los Angeles for the second record, and I think we were keen to maybe record away, but be a little bit closer to home than we were the last time. And I think we were super lucky, because if we had gone to LA or somewhere really further afield, we'd have probably had to come home when the coronavirus was all kicking off, and we probably wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to finish the record. So yeah.
Okay, so you have been there, right? In Brussels, so it is the second time you guys working there.
Yep.
That's interesting. And maybe the next question is about how do you think about playing concert virtually when your song is I heard that you create your song is for live shows, but during this condition you have to play virtually. So how do you like your view on that, on virtual concert? I want to ask your opinion, maybe.
It's rubbish, you know. We have to you know, obviously for safety reasons, to kind of make sure that coronavirus doesn't spread any further. You can't have lots of people together, and we definitely do make songs with the idea of lots of people being together and how those people are going to move around in response to what we're making. So it's been really different. We haven't actually played any online gigs or online concerts as of yet, but we've done a lot of live sessions that are filmed and things like that, which have creative sides to them, which has been fun to explore. And we've made 11 music videos for the album, a video for each song. So we've had an opportunity to kind of dive into stuff that we didn't have as much time to do before. But I think we all really would love to play a gig with real people in a real venue somewhere soon. And I think maybe it might happen in the UK. Fingers crossed.
So you still choose a live concert instead of virtual, right?
If I could, yeah. If we could.
Yeah, me too, actually. I don't know what's the point about virtual concert.
Yeah, I think.
But we have no choice, right? During this time. So maybe the next question is about I found that Wolf Alice's songs are very rich, maybe in terms of mood and genres. I want to know about you guys background about music. Do you like came from different musical background, so it makes the music Wolf Alice have now? Like maybe you like one of you like the Beatles and the other like maybe Oasis or something.
I think we all like Beatles and Oasis.
Yeah.
I think there's lots. We're all of a similar age range, so we grew up in a bit of a golden era for bands and stuff like that. You know, things that always tie us together would be like early Kings of Leon, Queens of the Stone Age, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, the White Stripes. But then when we were making this album, we were saying there's lots of different references that would kind of take a different shape fitting to what the song is. So there would be like the Chemical Brothers at one point was being referenced, the band were being referenced at one point, Christine and the Queens, Lana Del Rey's Ultraviolence album popped up a few times. So there's been lots of different current references, but then we all kind of grew up in a similar era of really good guitar music as well. So we've probably got that foundation, but we also have a lot of differences. You know, Jock is an amazing folk guitarist, and Joel is an encyclopedia of punk rock, and Ellie is a goddess. So yeah.
So can you guys name one bands or references do you like? Maybe start from Jeff. Maybe how about you, Jeff? Your
Just generally speaking,
Yep.
I think one of my go-to answers for this is the Velvet Underground, because I think they are they kind of pioneered and I think did the best job. I don't think anyone's really matched it since, of being abstract and weird and different, yet still having songs, still kind of having pop songs and that sensibility. So yeah, they're one of the biggest kind of, in the band context, references for me.
Yep. How about Ellie? Maybe how about you, Ellie? About the bands maybe that influenced you, maybe?
I mean loads, but I think maybe on this album I was thinking, or the band that I kept thinking about was Fleetwood Mac, just because they're kind of an organic kind of rock band, but they put kind of melody and lyrics at the forefront of their work, you know, so which was, you know, sometimes I feel like when you're thinking so much about melody and stuff, it tends to, like, I always think of that as pop music, whereas Fleetwood Mac, like, even though they write pop songs, still see them as a rock band. So just proving that you can, you know, do both, if you know what I mean, be both or whatever. So yeah, they inspired me. They inspired me more later in life when it came to songwriting and stuff.
Right. So it's your turn, Joel. I have 5 minutes left, but I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
What's your
Sorry.
maybe
Yeah, just
influences?
like
Papa
Thea
Roach.
said. Yeah, to be fair,
Papa
new
Roach.
metal was a jam when I was a kid, when
New
I was
metal,
growing
yeah.
up. That Linkin Park was the first CD like that belonged just to me, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this record was just kind of had quite a lot of time to noodle around on synthesizers. So I was listening to a lot of music that was kind of like quite synth-led, even if it didn't really end up affecting this record. It was kind of where my head's been at for the last couple of years. Then also, yeah, like Thea said, the band, like, still evoke a super emotional thing in me, and especially when we were writing stuff, I feel like their name was thrown around quite a bit, but more about their like mentality rather than their actual like sound, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and I also love a bit of Fleetwood Mac.
Wow, there's a lot of bands from various era, I think, from Linkin Park and Fleetwood Mac. but I also like them all.
Well,
Really.
yeah.
That's a good festival lineup.
Yeah, I'd go.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I think my time is up, but I get a lot of interesting story from you guys. I really can be grateful enough for that.
Good, I'm glad.
So, yep, yeah, my time is up, but thank you very much